The stars. Hi, good morning, everyone. This is me. This is Winson. Winson Baring. I am a computer science student here in CIT, Cebu Institute of Technology University, CITU, and I am here to apply an internship and will be presenting my Pecha Kucha. So yeah, let's start off with how I became a computer science how I entered the computer science program. First, when I was young, I was introduced to scripting because back then, my father is a businessman and one of his businesses is a computer shop. And I am one of the early people who uh, was able to get in touch with computers. And because of that, I was one of those people like install keyloggers and then do some scripting to like do some things in the computer shop. And yeah, those are my reason why I became a computer science right now that I'm in. Actually, this image right here that I'm showing in the screen is a scripting tool that enables you to automate the keyboards. You just need to write some short codes here. Not a programming language, but a very simple codes in order to have automation. I used this thing before to like, make keyloggers and do some things that you should not do. But right now, I was able to use these things to a good reason to use it in my programming career because I use these tools right now to change the key binding of my keyboards to make my typing faster. And yeah, that leads me to become a computer wizard during my high school. And because of that one, I just think that being being in a program where inline my strengths and that would increase my chance of like having a good future. And not just having a good future, but yeah, I just love computer back when I was young, even up until now. So one of the struggles that I have when I still taking computer science back when I was still not enrolled in computer science is because of financial needs. Back then, we are struggling because due to some financial reason during those back around 2021, we have some financial problems and I almost not able to take computer science because of financial needs. But fortunately, I because of my auntie, which right now she is supporting me, the sister of my father, she is now supporting me to take this degree. I am really happy, and I could not see myself having a degree other than computer science. I was supposedly going to be an electrical engineer because this is the only option that is offered by the CTU main back when I was enrolling. Because of my auntie, he was able to support me. And also, I'm very happy because during those times, I applied to some scholarships and I was able to get a scholarship, a CP gifts. This was in Capital. And because of my grades as well as, yeah, because of my grades and my like I really seek scholarship during those time because I really wanted to study computer science because I know that computer science is like a higher degree of studies, not just IT because I know IT because back then I am planning to take IT and I know that IT is just like for some physical uh, more on physical devices rather than the computer system itself because back then I was hesitant to take IT because I know that if I study IT, I would only get in touch with like computer networking and stuff. But as I did my research, I have found out that there's this program named computer science, which is more on the software side and how the programs work. Then I did not hesitate to enroll in this course. That's why I really find some ways to like get this course because I know that this is the right one for me. And yeah, moving on, I was able to get a I was able to get a scholarship as well as I was able to get my dream course. Now, the only problem with uh, this is that during those time I was very intimidated because they say that computer science students are like only top picked by the dean, and it was really rare to have a computer science student who don't have like a background of IT or not very smart people. That's why I'm really intimidated, and it pushed me to this course here, which is the CS Introduction to Computer Science by Harvard University. This course, this is not sponsored, but I was really happy that I enrolled in this course, a online course by Harvard, because I was able to learn a lot of things here. Though it was not practical, and I was not able to like make a output of or like a product or a result by having this course, even though when you join this course they are like expecting to have a output, a website. But for me, I did not, because I only able to take like six videos, which like 2 hours long each, and each videos have like an activity. I did my hard work on it. I did watch a video and do the activity, watch a video, do the activity, and I was able to learn quite some stuff there. And that's why when I listen to my teacher, it really gives me more idea of what's happening. Not just introducing to like the uh, binary multiplication, binary addition, not just some basic level, but when they introduced to me, or like when they teach some subjects, I do now have some like understanding of why the binary is like connected to the assembly is connected to uh, programming language, and it was compiled, and on top of that it was connected to networking, and then surface of the softwares and above, and then yeah, it's basically it. And yeah, because I was so enthusiastic and I was so happy. This is a random picture of one of our first days of being a computer science. I just add this picture here because I remember some faces here. Not just some faces, but the reason why I add this one is because I remember this time when we are first year, I have a lot of classmates that is not very happy with their uh, program that they took. But for me, it was like achievement of me that I did choose the right program, not because they are not able to, but because I am just very happy out inside that I could not contain it. I wanted to like put it in this video that I am really happy. I could not explain it through words. If I would be in a different program, then I could not picture out myself in that program. I am just so happy that I have included this image on just to say that I am very lucky and happy that I did took computer science. During this first day of school, this is the time where I feel my happiness. And yeah, this is actually the reason why I included this image, because this image reminds me of how happy I am during when I first entered my computer science subject, one of my computer science subjects. Yeah, and I even remember some of the faces here, which is even my classmates up until now. And yeah, during those first year, I have this is just one of our activities, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just proud of this one because I did more. I mean, I push myself more than just what's given. So The reason here why I included this image was because I am very proud of my work here. We This is like a computer, I mean a graphic design course subject where we need to design some things. And that time, my teacher, Sir Patrick Bacalso, just taught us a basic uh, application that we can make our logo, manually make our logo. But they did not. But he did not limit us to use a different application other than the tools he recommended. But yeah, I did push myself. I drew my logo. I manually draw it. It was coming from my head. The designer coming from my head. The name, how to convince the customer. And after I draw the logo in the paper, piece of paper, I then convert it to a vector image. I did in the back process. I did take a picture with it. Then I manually converted by hand, use the tools, and then converted and make it a logo. I'm really proud of that simple activity out here. Yeah, moving on. Because of my enthusiasm, I really wanted to advance for more than the more than my current year. Because in the first year we are not really expected to build some websites, but because I'm really enthusiastic, uh, I wanted to connect to people who was already out there. And one of the people that I am very happy to meet with was Sir Gary Lloyd Sinok, our Chief Technology Officer. Uh, he is our previous Google Developer Student Lead, and the current one is Sir Francis. And I was very happy to meet all those people because aside from having like people who I can reach out for technicalities, I was also able to gain some friends and connections, which if I like, I could just reach them out and have some talk and and ask for some help. I have a lot of connections because making connections is like one of the most important thing in taking the degree. I Yeah, that is one thing that I realized because taking the degree is like having the objectives or like having the objectives aligned, but one thing that is often missed out is connections because those connections can really bring out the most of us. Like because of connection, I was able to get here. Because of connection, I was able to get the scholar. Because of connection, I was able to work here. Because of the connection, I was able to know that simp exists. And yeah, it was just a really nice, uh, often forgotten thing that is really important, which are connections. And yeah, during those times, actually, is this time is pandemic. That's why we are not able to meet them personally. Yeah, during my or I think this is the second sem of my first semester. I was able to meet them. I'm sorry. This is like second year. This is second year. I was able to meet uh, the officers, but unfortunately this year we are no longer the officer. It's a completely different era. That's why, yeah, I'm just proud to meet them and very happy that I have some people who are like part of my history to meet online because back then we are not really expecting to meet each other. It's because it's pandemic and it's just wonderful to see those people that I work with see each other face to face. And yeah, through all those times, this is the laptop that carry me most of the times. During my during being a member of Google Developer Student Club, which what I have shown a while ago, this laptop uh, carries me. This is where I learned the computer. science course, the Introductory to Computer Science by Harvard. This is basically my power home, home power source. And yeah, just uh, take a picture of this one because it reminds me of where I am right now to my previous self. And it encouraged me to move forward because we know that this is not our limit. We still have plenty of things to achieve and plenty of uh, plenty of like improvements to ourselves. So yeah, because my laptop is really giving up. This is the phase of my laptop. I decided to work while studying. This is a picture of me and my company, Qualfon. I am working as a call center representative, but don't worry, I did not quit school. I only studied during the summer time. It was my first year. It was the summer of my first year, and because I have like 3 months, I have counted my vacation. Because like I have almost 3 months, I decided to take the opportunity uh, to work, and yeah, I have meet great peoples here, and even up until now, I am still friends with these people, and because of that one, I was able to save and build my own business, which is a computer shop. I bought around six computer in the marketplace. I did manually bought them like around 5,000 each, and with some few investment around 40,000, I was able to make a business of around six computers in the Minglanilla. This is all in my own. I did the research. I built the computers, manually set them up, find the location, find the best places, and fortunately it failed. But I was really happy that I was able to have this business because what I have said a while ago, my father is a businessman, and he have a lot of like side hustles like computer shop, and I really wish to build my own computer shop. And now that I was able to build my computer shop, I was very happy. I did not regret it. It's like saying that uh, if you have plans, make sure to execute it. And even though it fails, don't worry because that is a lesson learned. And I certainly learned my lesson here, which is to try. Even though if you fail, you learn your lesson. Which is moving on to the next thing. Uh, I still have a yeah. I forget to mention that I bought a laptop here, but it doesn't have a GPU, which gives me another reason to work. So this is the summer of my second year. Uh, I also have around like 3 months of free time. So instead of wasting my 3 months of free time, it's not like I'm not studying or like learning uh, technologies or like learning how to make applications. It's not like I am not trying to do that, but instead of wasting my time, or yeah, wasting my time, I did apply to another BPO company again in Amazon. I mean, as a call center representative, and back here I was able to meet another set of friends again. Some of them is still working, some of them is still like studying while working, and yeah, it was a very great experience. I was able to learn more about communication, and it's more on expressing you what what you see on your screen, or like even though you are working a very small amount of time, make sure that anyone or at least some people know that you are working, because it's really important when we are not working, because some most of the time when we are working, uh, our bosses might not see us working. I mean, might not see us that we are productive just because they are not seeing us working. So make sure that every work counts by telling your bosses. This is one of the few things that I've learned here. And yeah, because of that one, I was able to buy my best laptop here. The reason why I really wanted to buy this laptop is because in my second year, we have this mobile development subject, which is a really struggle subject. Not because it was hard, but because my device could not keep up, which is the device that I'm showing here, the other laptop here, in back of this other laptop. And yeah, that is the reason why I worked in my second year to buy this laptop. The Android Studio is really laggy when I run the mobile stimulation of the application, and that was also one of the reasons why I was not able to contribute more to our mobile development project, which is a really I'm really sad about that. I am more on handling the documents as well as creating the design, but for the development of the actual application, I did not much of a help. That's why I bought this laptop, and right now that I have this laptop, I am really happy. Not just the laptop, but I also bought an iPad because we have a lot of subjects, and I was able to save some money here because, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a scholar, and during those time, I saved my money. I did not spend it. It's around like 20K per year, and that was quite helpful. It was the reason why I was able to bought my laptop, and I was also able to work 4 months, and I was working while studying. Fortunately, I was able to keep that one up, but in my last month, I decided to quit because it was really heavy on me. It's starting to go. I mean, midterms is coming, and I'm still working. I could not keep it up as much as I really wanted to. I still work while studying. I could not keep it up, and I quit. And this picture of me, this is in Bohol. This is a very funny picture because this is after our midterms, and after our midterms, it's around like 3 p.m. Both of us, we are not uh, we're not classmates. This is my girlfriend. We go to Bohol just to bought this laptop. I mean iPad, because I wanted to bought an iPad which is cheap. Means that this is a second-hand iPad. I am really a cheap state person. I don't wanted to spend to unreasonable amount of money. That's why we go to Bohol. We bought this iPad. We're very happy because I use this for some of my note taking apps as well as to like mathematic apps where I need to like solve a lot of things, especially to automata and uh, quantitative analysis subject. And yet this reminds me of really great things because first I was able to go to Bohol. It's just like only for a couple of hours. Like we did a step down to Bohol like 4 p.m. and then we bought the iPad and then it's already like 5 p.m. and we go back to Cebu. And aside from just stepping down to Bohol for like a couple of hours just to buy an iPad, I did not find use to the iPad, which eventually I sold the iPad, which is very funny because I bought the iPad for a low price, then I sell the iPad for a much more higher price. I was able to profit around 10K because I bought this one 40K and I sold this one 50K. So yeah, I was able to profit 10K for this iPad. I was a flipper. I flipped gadgets, but yeah, I think that's it. I'm proud of that one. And because I have the laptop and I was a bit productive because those time when I don't have the laptop, I feel like I'm not productive. I'm not productive when I don't have the right device for me. That's why right now that assuming that I have the right device, I'm really sorry for the noise. I have my cat here and it's really noisy. It's just having a lot of energy. Just wonder why. Like they only sleep for like 2 hours and then they still even have a lot of energy left throughout the day. Yeah, let's anyway. Uh, for my for my app here, the laundry. This is one of the first uh, software applications that I can say that I have a really like big part or big role in developing this application. This is only a Figma design because I was not a because right now I'm not able to run the Android Studio. I did not download the Android Studio yet, and it will take some time to run it uh, locally in my PC, and yeah, it will take some time. But the good thing here is that I have the code base in my GitHub, which I have sent in my portfolio. Can just and anyone can view it, including you guys. So yeah, I almost got INC grade here because during my second year was really busy, and this subject was really hard also because we need to create a mobile application, and it's not just any mobile application but something with significant and with I mean something with a significant meaning. I mean, like the software is important or like has purpose. That's why the reason I almost got a INC. We almost got an INC here is because uh, it took us some time to finally decided what project to build on, and then when we decided to build the project, it was too late. The finals is already coming, and we need to study more. That's why we almost not made it, but fortunately, I did pull up my all nighters here. Around 2 weeks of all nighters. Me and my team, we were successfully able to deliver the project, and it was all successful. It was a really great experience. I was able to learn many things in Android development, especially in Java, Java and Android development, and SQLite. It was a local application. Moving on, currently in my third year, this is one of the projects that I'm currently working on, the Technodynamic. This is a online platform for uh, the students of technopreneurship. This is specifically for technopreneurship. Uh, the reason we created this one is because our technopreneurship doesn't have like a online platform because the the subject technopreneurship has like specific needs like uploading PDF files, and it's often mismanaged. The student cannot properly manage the PDF, the Word Microsoft, and other files. That's why we created a platform where the professor could easily manage the students' documents, and they have a universal file which is easy to access. UX UI wise friendly, and not just having exchange of document like a universal document for the student, but we also integrated the AI here, which will be in line with our research methods that we will be working on to our fourth year. And yeah, currently I am working on this technodynamic application, which I will be able to demonstrate later on. But moving on, this is also one of one of the website application that I created, an animal identifier. I built this application by my own. This is fully deployed. This application is a website application, and it has a feature that you can turn on the camera, and once you turn on the camera you can just basically s- like put the put a image or like any object there, and then it can identify what kind of animal is that. So yeah, uh after that one, I was able to build some real stuff, real things, real world, real life uh projects. I applied to uh software development. I apply as a software developer in Winsgate. Right now I am currently in a monitoring team. We are the ones responsible for like monitoring if there are any failure in the system. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. For any more further slides, I think it would be up to you, so that I will be able to add more slides here. Maybe I will be putting up my slides simple. Who knows? But for demonstration purposes, I will demonstrate my app here. First off, I just created my portfolio, which I have submitted together with the Google form that I have submitted. So this is my portfolio. Actually, I just made this one for like one day. So this is a very simple one. I use this Vite here because this is a simple application. I also use uh, Material UI for UX UI, and Tailwind because I need to manually adjust some of the details here. And I think that's pretty much it. Here is the basic. Here is my introduction. I am Winston Waring, a passionate software developer experienced in building simple applications, and I am a computer science student here. A small about me section, and here are the skills that I am familiar with. This is not even complete, but yeah, these are the skills that I am familiar with: React, MySQL, Django, Git, Next.js, Vite, Android development, Tailwind, CSS, Docker, and so on. And these are the projects that I built so far. One of those is the Identify Your Animal, the Technodynamic, and the Task Management Spring Boot API. And yeah, some few things here. So you can click the view code to check the source code and to live review if to check the preview of the application. So let's try to check one of my application here. It's in the link here, but I'll just continue scrolling. So yeah, for let's moving on downwards, and as you can see, I can see my work experience here. I am currently working as a part-time software developer, currently in monitoring, and I am looking for internship. And for the contact me section, you can reach me out here. So yeah, let's go here and show my project here. One of my project here, which is identify everything, identify your animal. So in this platform, we can just use the camera here. Oh, I think we cannot use the camera because I am currently using it in the OBS. But yeah, the gist here is that when I use the camera and then take some random image, the AI will identify what kind of object is that or animal is that. Then it will say that it is a cat, it is a tiger. For example, if I would show off my screen here, then there's a very high likely probability that my application will predict that the image that I've shown is a tiger. So moving on, one of the projects that I mentioned a while ago, the technodynamic application. So yeah, this is the application. We're still currently working on it. We have already implemented the AI of it. This is made using the Django for the back end and React for the front end with uh, much more libraries like Tailwind and Material UI. So yeah, I want I wanted to know about the subject. Let's try the AI component here if it will work. We are just using topic of okay. Oh no, okay. Okay, thank you. So we just pulled the OpenAI API here and connected it with our uh, front end. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this case. Since I have already presented here, I am very thankful for uh, being here. And once again, I am Winston C. Baring, third year computer science student applying for an internship or an OGT. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.